I'm patiently just waiting. So much has changed now on YouTube. So much has changed. You know? No telling how long I got to wait. Just waiting on somebody to show up. I got so many people saying I don't get notifications. So many people. They want the notifications, but they just don't get it. A lot has changed. Some people good with YouTube. Some of us are not. This is just the way it's gonna be. We got to learn to be able to adjust to all changes. I mean, should I just say, hey, look, I'm going live at a certain time and get somebody to come in here now? I'm still waiting. I guess I just walk around a little bit and just wait. Get used to this new thing, this new change. It says there's 0 people in here. No one has been notified. No one. Let's see what we got in this mailbox. Where's the love? Where's the love? We can talk about all day long how people are dying from GMOs, and genetically modified foods, and how we're dying because all we do is eat meat and meat is dead foods, and how we're dying from radiation poisoning. You know what I'm saying? How we're dying from suicide. All these different things we could talk about all day long that's killing us. Yeah, they eat processed foods in America. That's what's giving them cancer. There's so much radiation in the atmosphere and all in the ground where the food grows. That's what's giving them cancer. And that's what causes cancer. Radiation, poor diets, tobacco, like smoking cigarettes, cigars. The pharmaceutical companies are killing them. These are the things that's killing Americans. Inhaling pollution is killing Americans. Yeah, they got an array of things that they're talking about. If they don't stop mailing me this bull crap, I'm sick of them. They better. I see there's one person in here. As I continuously wait, I've been here about 3, 4, 5 minutes, just waiting to see if anybody's gonna get a notification. Out of tens of thousands of subscribers, I'm just waiting. I'm sure YouTube has sent the notifications out. I'm sure they have. It's just those tens and tens of thousands, which is a mystery, how many subscribers I have. They're just busy right now. It's only one person. It's only one person out of these tens and tens of thousands of people that watch me available. Where's the love? Asbestos roofings and asbestos in the ceilings. This is what's killing Americans. Americans are sedentary and all they do is sit on the sofa and eat So obesity is killing Americans. This is what they tell us. You know, your blood pressure is up because guess what? Your pressure is up because you sit down all day long and you don't exercise. And we accept that, and we go and we start running all over the place and jogging, and we get to just doing just whatever we can to lose weight, starving ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We're just looking for a way to be healthy in America. That's all we're looking for. Meanwhile, what's killing us, what they say is killing us, is not even half of the truth. That's not what's killing us, y'all. Y'all know what's killing us, to tell you the truth? A lack of love. A lack of love. Ain't no love nowhere. Do you know how much healing you can get from just somebody loving you? Do you understand how much therapy that is? I hear you say, you gotta love yourself first, though, mama. You gotta love you. It's just so cliche. Love yourself first. And people, they think they love themselves. They really do. But if you have been neglected, abused, and used most of your life, and told that your needs are not as important as everybody else's needs, especially for women. Women get this a lot. Women are taught as little girls to put the baby doll before anything else she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Tend to the baby doll, dress them with some diapers, with some clothes on them, get them. It's like a conditioning to sacrifice yourself from a baby. And the cliche is love yourself first. That should have been taught to all little girls when they were really tiny, when they were babies. A lot of them didn't get that. The majority of women didn't get that, let alone men. They didn't get it. So to tell people, you got to love yourself. You have to have love for yourself. Sometimes I think it's a little bit too late. When you conditioned, you are brainwashed to, tend to other people's needs before your own. That's not loving yourself. How do you fix that? It's a lack of love that's killing Americans. If only they could have had that love when they were small children. And the majority, I don't care who you are, the majority of you all didn't get it. You know why you didn't get it? Because the first thing, let's put it like this: everybody's mother and father in America have abandoned their children. I've abandoned mine. If your children in school, you've abandoned yours too. We all have abandonment issues in America. And I know you're trying to figure out how. The moment you put your children in these institutions of learning here in America, you have abandoned the most important thing in your life, your investment, your children. This is the reason why we have a lack of love in America. Nobody truly knows how to love themselves because they should have been taught that at a young age. The moment you drop your child off at the daycare center, that's abandonment. The moment you drop them off in kindergarten, it's abandonment. It's abandonment. Didn't y'all know that? You have abandoned your child. I'm not faulting anybody because I take responsibility for abandoning mine, honey. Didn't know no better, brainwashed. All our mothers and fathers have been brainwashed to think that the best interest of our children is to be amongst a bunch of strangers. Strangers have taught our children. And do you think they taught them how to love themselves? So I'm just ready to get over the whole thing of you got to learn how to love yourself. America teaches us to be selfless at a young age. You have just given your children to folks you don't even know nothing about. That's what you did. Now you got these folks around here, they child molesters, rapists. You got all kind of sick people that are passing their dis-ease and dysfunction to your children. And when they get grown and they all messed all up in the head, what we say? You gotta love yourself. You gotta trust yourself. You are a God. You are a God. You hadn't been trained to be gods. You in a society that is against you when you are of a certain gender, especially if you're a woman. A society that's going to teach you as a woman that you are a sacrifice. I mean, your needs and what you got going on don't matter. These are the things that you've been taught. Hey, Said, how you doing? Where you been? Thank you for moderating. I'm not gonna be here long since I cannot get over 7 to 8. I'm not saying that you all don't matter. It's just the fact that it's really hot out here. And I think I'm going to have to start letting people know ahead of time, like when I got about 50 some people or what have you in the chat, that I'm going to get ready to do videos, because since YouTube had that situation where no one could upload any videos, they've gone in and calibrated how many views you can get, how many people can come into the chat room. They did some sophisticated stuff. So it's going to be like working in the fields, the cotton fields, to pull folks in and to get views. Hello? So in order to make my workload a little bit lighter, I already understand that I'm going to have to give out some notifications. Yeah, 6 people, y'all. Hit the like button. It's only 6 of us in here. And I've been here almost now 15 minutes, going on 20 minutes, sweating like a slave, waiting on people to get in here. Now, we got tens of thousands of subscribers in here now. Want you to know, tens and tens of thousands of subscribers. And oh man, we did it, honey. We managed to get 5 people out of all of those people to come here. Now y'all tell me what's going on. Hello? Um, and I'm gonna get ready to just get ready to end this, but I'm going to be back on a little later, because like I was on last night around and we managed. I had to I had to work so hard that I had to live stream from both channels, the Mother Wisdom channel and the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, at the same time. Did you hear me? Late last night. Late last night, when you think that these YouTube, not you, said, not the moderators that I have to moderate the videos, but there's a YouTube moderator that's over, particular channels and stuff like that, trying to wait till they go to bed to do a video. But then I thought about it. I said, this is not just live people doing it. They have a robotic system that can control how many views you get and how many people can come up in your chat room now. That's how sophisticated it has gotten. But I'm going to end this with this right here, because I saw somebody's video, and it was very tragic. And and she was talking about how a young lady jumped out of the car and left the children in there and jumped to her death. She was an African American woman very young, that jumped to her death. And I'm just getting at a point. I just cannot stress enough. Oh, God, God, look at all those cobwebs in the tree now. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, I need to get a pest control to get that out that tree. But, so that's what inspired me to come out and do this video. We are dying of a lack of love, man. Ain't no love I am, man, in America. I was looking at a video, and it was some young Haitians over here, and they were going home and stuff like that to visit their family, and then I just saw so much love. I said that's something that we don't have here. Love is a luxury now. You lucky if you can get that. Cause here in America, don't nobody even look at nobody no more. Don't nobody even pay nobody attention. Hey Autumara, how you doing? How you doing? Hey Sasha. Hey Aries Hill. Hey Lydia. Still was waiting to see if some other people would show up, but everybody is just about saying that notifications that don't come. I don't know how many of you have gotten a notification, to tell you the truth. I don't know. So this young lady, what she did is she just got out of the car, according to the YouTube creator, content creator, and just jumped and leaped to her death. Nobody had any time to do any interventions or anything like that, and it was all witness, and everybody couldn't, they were helpless. And she went on to talk about like what could have been going on in that woman's life. I have so many women call me, African American women especially. I've had some white women too to call me and say this too. So I can't just say it's just hitting African American women. I do believe it hit us a little bit more than it do any other race. But they call and they say, I'm the breadwinner, I'm the man, and I'm the woman. I wear the pants, I wear the dress. And then we sit down and we try to ponder over what brought us to this place. How did we get to this place, Americans, where women are expected to do things that it really takes two to do? I think that children really need their fathers. And I know what we're saying. Some of these men are very dysfunctional, and it's not good to have some of these men in the house, because then sometimes they can do more bad than they do good. But we got to go back to these little men's childhood. Something somewhere went wrong. Why are our men in this situation where they're bringing this dysfunction to the home? Why are our women in this situation where they have to make a choice to be alone? And some of them want the men in their life, and the men don't want to be there. Why don't the men want to be at home and take care of one of the greatest investments, their children? I just don't get it. You understand? The children need the love. The mothers need the support. But I hear you now. I hear a lot of men. I can't stay there. I can't get along with her. It just ain't. But see, I know that. But we got problems worse than that. This situation has gone so bad and gotten so bad until this is what I'm seeing. The man won't even play a role in the children's life. Okay, I understand you can't be there because, she's so dysfunctional. You done turned it around on her. She done turned it around on you. We don't know what a dysfunction is. Really, both of you dysfunctional. And I'm saying it out of love, hell, shit, because all our asses are dysfunctional, because all of our mothers, including me, we have abandoned our children. We have allowed strangers. The strangers have seen more of our children through the years than we have. The moment you put them in preschool, the moment you put them in daycare, the moment you put them in grade 1 through 12, I'm telling you, your child sitting 8 hours in a day in front of a stranger. You don't know these people's lifestyles. You don't know their past. You don't know nothing about these folks. So are you kidding me? You think you raising a functional child? No. So both of you dysfunctional. I ain't picking at nobody because I'm dysfunctional. Mr. Willie was dysfunctional because we came from dysfunctional families. All of us Americans in the United States. So now you got your children. The man, he ain't there. He got a trillion excuses. She crazy. He go and he tell his family, she crazy. That good crazy. That's all you hear the niggas say. She crazy. He's ready to start a new relationship with a new woman, and all he got good to say about her is that she's crazy. Hey, Universal Star, how you doing? Thank you for the love, Sasha. Thank you. Hi, Mighty Minority. How are you? I'm not gonna wait too much longer. I think this is pretty much what we're gonna have. This is gonna be a trend. Y'all gonna see it where there's gonna be about like just very few people in the chat as they continue to do the censorship, the shadow banning, whatever they need to do. I'll just make more small videos throughout the day. People will catch them. I'm gonna continue the mission. I know they want it to go away, but I am a warrior, and I don't care if it's one person watching. YouTube, I'm gonna continue to do these videos. Nothing is going to change. I don't care if it's one view. You understand? The only thing I can see is that you're hoping that I don't make no money. Y'all gonna pay me. I ain't out here for sweating for nothing. I'm gonna get my money. Hello? If I have to make videos, if I have to turn the fucking camera on and just let it just run all through the goddamn day. Let me fix it. We'll let this motherfucker run for the rest of the day. And I seen somebody doing that. I said, that is smart as hell. There's a lady on here, her YouTube channel runs 24 hours, 24/7. Y'all seen her? Y'all, I'm hot. It's about 100 and some out here. It is hot. Like I say, the thermostats and thermometers, they can read, the heat, but they cannot read radiation. And I don't care what nobody say. This radioactive right here. It's radioactive. Y'all just look at all of that. I don't know if y'all can see it. Nothing but silkworms, all whatever kind of worms it is in that tree. I'm having that tree treated. There's a little bitty boy told me that he wasn't no more than 14. He said, you're going to need somebody to treat that tree. Or they may have to go up there and take that shit down. Like I said, tomorrow morning I'm calling somebody about that. I don't like shit like that. But this is where we going. This is where we going. You're not going to be able to grow food. You'll have some vegetation, but won't be no fruit on it. Depending on where you stay. Now, if you're in a farm designated area, you good. I'm not talking about y'all. So now you got these two dysfunctional parents raising these children. The man said, I gotta go. I think a lot. I hate to blame men for everything, but I think sometimes men just, it's so much of a variety out there. It's so many women. And men are not raised with these values of, stick it out with your woman. Stick it out with your wife. They're not raised with those values because, most men will tell you they were raised in single mother households. Just single moms. They didn't see the father stay there and stick it out. Don't you think that affects him in some kind of a way? Doesn't it make a big difference if there is a man in the house that helps some, that helps the little boy some? He having a him having a father in the house. Does that help? And isn't it even better as you continue to look at black man for reasons for not being there? Doesn't it help to go and visit your children? It's no excuse if you got some doubt whether or not this is your child. Don't they have like DNA kits? Can't you do the DNA with the children, and when you find out it's yours, fight for visitation rights? Aren't your seeds worth fighting for? If she's giving you a difficult time, shouldn't you fight? Um, because even if she's trying to be dirty and low down and say, I don't want him seeing my children, and that's just facts. But how much do you care about your child? It's a reason why she don't want you to see your children. I'm thinking it's a reason. Let's ponder over the reason why she don't want you in her child's life. What did you do? I just don't see a woman denying rights to a father that is a very good father, and has a great character, and I just don't see that. Help me to understand this. Why would a mother not want a good man to see his children? But this is a lot of dysfunction, and this is why these women are in the household trying to do it by themselves. I mean, let me ask you something, man. Can you raise 3, 4, 5 children by yourself with no help? Would you want the children in your house where you got it's summertime now, where you got to buy all of the food and take the children to school and do it all? And there are some men that are doing that. I'm talking about the men who have just walked out and found all excuses for why he's walked out, and he's at the Dominican Republic looking for him a woman. I see y'all. Or if he's not at the Dominican Republic's looking for a woman, because I've seen the news, and look, don't get me wrong, I have white women who are going through a situation where the fathers are not here. So this is not just limited to black women. I'm just talking about our black dilemma right now, because not only do black lives matter, black love matter too. Okay, so I just got a question, why y'all all heading to the hills to Brazil and leaving unfinished business here in America? What you want in Brazil? I hear what you say. I'm going to the Dominican Republic, because Dominican Republic women treat us real good, and they give us the world, and they do this and they do all of that for us. And we're going to Brazil to buy. I want to buy me a mail ordered bride. This is what I want. I just don't want my children and my woman no more. I don't want them no more. Once again, if you cared anything about your investment, shouldn't you take care of that first? So in a sense, this woman who jumped to her death and left 3 children behind, I kind of I'm kind of holding that daddy responsible. But I know what y'all saying. You hadn't heard all the facts, so you don't know what's going on. She could be in a relationship with the man. Maybe she's in a relationship with the man. I'm gonna put it like this. Okay. I'm gonna put it like this right here. If she's in a relationship with this man, then I'm wrong. But if this man is not in the children's life, you're responsible for the death of those children's mother if you have not played a role. You understand what I'm saying? By sharing some type of visitations. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be held responsible for that. That's what's wrong with us as Americans. All of us have dealt with our parents abandoning us. We've abandoned our children. And America don't give a damn about the fact that the greatest medicine is love. You go to other countries and they try to find out why there is no cancer in this particular culture. And why don't they have all of these autoimmune issues in these cultures? Not because the kind of food they eat. I mean, they could play a role in it now. Because I've seen some cultures where they just ate trash too. But still, the people don't come down with some of these diseases over here in America. And they're not suffering like we're suffering over here. And the reason why is because everybody looks out for everybody. Like the old African proverb says, it takes an entire village to raise children. Women are raising children without a village. The child is only good as the village that it's raised by. This is what is killing Americans. This is the disease epidemic. No love. Folks don't even speak to each other. You walk past folks and stuff like that, and folks' head down there are looking at the ground. You're scared to look somebody in the eye. This is what we live in. When I was looking at those young Haitians as they went home and they had love for each other, oh, everybody showed up, man. They had big, huge dinners and all of that stuff like that. And the extended family was all there huddled together. I long to have something like that myself. I said, right now, you know where I'm at right now, and I know maybe the young Haitians and stuff like that, and other cultures too. Cultures and these cultures in Africa and everything. Now, I don't play that aisle of stuff in the daytime. I don't play that. I don't want to see it. It is a bad omen to see an owl in the daytime. So I'm going to let her or him do their business over there. It's hidden in the trees, but you don't supposed to see an owl in the daytime. To see an owl in the daytime is a death omen. But I said to myself, I said, if I had family overseas and they had love like that for each other in the villages or wherever they lived, I could let all of this go. I would go back home. I would be gone. I'll trade this for love. I would liquidate all my assets and I would take off and leave. I don't even see, and I said to myself, I said, why do these people who have all this love in these places, why do they want to be in a place like this? But I might be talking like that because I'm at almost retirement age now, where family means more to me now. And I think what's going on with those youngsters are they're in school and stuff like that, and they got lots of friends, and I think it's just cool to be in another country. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, but the question I got to ask is this: where is the love? Okay. If you haven't already, could you please rate and subscribe? I'll be on tonight, live streaming from two channels again. I may just start back up on this channel again or another channel. So if you can frequently just check and see what I'm doing, please do so. I don't know why. We didn't. We usually get as many as about 30 people, 40 sometimes, peaking out at 50. I don't know what happened here. I guess when nobody really checking because they probably thought that I wasn't going to be doing no videos or whatever. Let me speak to everybody, y'all. I'm still waiting for tomorrow for the air conditioning man to come out. Be careful with these home warranties. Be careful with them. You got some good things about these home warranties, but then you got to take the good with the bad. The bad thing about these home warranties and stuff like that, they can easily decide to put you on the back list. Then you got to be hot. You're going to be hot or cold in the winter. You're going to either be hot in the summer, cold in the winter waiting. There ain't no big time rush. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. My air conditioning unit is registering. The thermostat is registering 92 degrees. And the unit broke down Wednesday. I called them immediately, and they said, "Well, we won't be able to be out." Somebody text me and say your schedule is Friday. Do y'all know how mad I am with them right now? I'm mad with both of them. Okay, Sasha, come on, cause right now I'm in the middle of the getting that temple ready and stuff like that. I'm in the middle of it, and I'm telling y'all, the dreams I have for this place, it's just like blowing my mind. I just cannot wait to just get deeply into it. The darn thing needs a roof on it for one thing. I think this one man was just like he's just out of his mind, and I believe he was giving me some problems on the house. I ain't gonna go into the details about it and stuff like that, but I'm not no fool. He was the one that put the den on for the house. How you gonna give me a reasonable rate for the room, but then overprice me on the roof? Now I know what you're saying. Well, now a roof is gonna be higher than a room, Mama. I understand that, but you did the room for a little or nothing. But now you want me to pay for a whole nother house as far as the roof goes. I don't know if he's jealous or what. So I'm ready. I'm ready to get it ready, Sasha. It's got a nice sized dining room in it. I took y'all in to see it. It's got a nice little living room. There's some furniture that I'm trying to get. I was gonna go ahead and get, but I'm even though I just hadn't gotten the furniture yet because it's just a lot of going back and forth trying to see what's what going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like antique furniture, like French proventional that I had wanted to put in there, a Victorian style furniture all throughout the house. I had wanted to do that and everything. So that's where I'm at right now, trying to see how I'm gonna get things organized. But the house need paint all in it, and we talking about ceilings that are. I mean, y'all know old historian houses. That house is 109 years old. So the ceilings are just unbelievably high. So that's going to be a job too. So mama got the house, but mama got to get the money to fix it and get it ready. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad of shape. It's really not and stuff like that, but it's just going to take me a minute to get it like I want to get it, you know. I'm gonna build a deck on the back and stuff like that so I can grill back there and stuff. But it's only gonna be a temple, so I don't want y'all to think that I'm gonna get up and move away from here because I'm gonna still be here. This is the home house. I just don't want all of my all of the spiritual supplies in here. I want the spiritual supplies to be in the other house. When I go in there, I want to feel like, okay, this is where the spirit. I want the spirits around me all the time. Don't get me wrong, but I just want them to have something of their own. You know, Universal. How you doing? You said no, not buffering. Hi, Deborah. Hey, chit chat. Well, they when y'all get to a certain amount of people, then they start buffering on me. It took an hour to get 20 people in here. That's because they're not sharing. You know, they're not sharing notifications. But I'm gonna come back probably before the night because I'm gonna come back tonight. I'm gonna really put this in priority and stuff, you know, because you know, y'all important to me, but they also know that they gonna YouTube, you gonna pay me, okay? You're gonna pay me, okay? I want to see more money. I want to see more money. So far, they only got me at making $88. All this sweating, $88. Yep, $3 per 1,000. And I know that they done got most of that. I need something to drink. You got a drink or something? Oh, okay. Oh, I got to get some cold water, y'all. So can y'all keep periodically checking? I'm thinking that I might show back up in about an hour or something like that. And if I have to, I'll just hold a motherfucking phone in my damn hand or get a camera that can run 24/7. I'm thinking hard about doing that shit, man. Just if I have to, I'll put it there in the place that I sit the most and just let it run. Okay. So anyways, it's 22 people in here now. Can you give me that bottle of water out the freezer? Cause I'm really literally dying over here. And it won't be here till in the morning. And so I called her in the morning and she was just really dry, not saying much. I said, well, you know, I'm just wanting to know, you know, I hadn't heard from anybody. I'm just getting texts. I just want to hear it from somebody's voice. What's going on? She said it'll be tomorrow. I said, okay.
It'd be early morning.
She said between, first she said something to 5 or something like that. I said, what? She said, no, between 8 and 11. It'll be here at 8 and 11. And I said, well, the compressor's not running. What if it's a compressor? Well, we have to order those. So if they have to order a compressor, that means I'll
You
have to
gotta
sit
wait
here.
another
I'm going to be
another
sitting
winter
here
season.
for a whole weekend. Like, I'm just going to have to leave.
You
I'm
got
not
drinks over
staying over. Yeah, it's some water inside the freezer. Yeah, I'm not going to stay in this house over no weekend. Me and my bird, we finna leave. Hello? I'm gonna wet all the plants down and I
there?
am gone.
Where your key at?
In there,
Okay.
in the bedroom now. Yeah, so this is the situation I'm here right now. Finna have me some of this right here. I can't wait to get in it. Man, I see how horrible it could be without water. Oh God. I couldn't imagine. There are people right now around here dehydrated and ain't got water to drink. Woo, I think about what they went through in New Orleans. They was just out in that heat. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all ever felt New Orleans heat, but well, see, like I think it's in my bag. Look down in there.
Let me check it. I don't see it.
Well, look on that countertop. Your daddy probably had his hand on it. What I was saying, before pre Katrina. See, now they conditioning the weather out there now. Now that they done turn it into a resort and a tourist attraction. Ooh, this is good. Oh, it tastes so good.
What you got? Electrolytes in?
Mm, I'm just thirsty. I just got through. It says reverse osmosis water. It's got calcium chloride and magnesium chloride and potassium bicarbonate. Do y'all hear that crap?
All right.
I need some. I'm getting me a well drilled.
That's what I'm
I want a well drill. When y'all had that well drill water, that was good, wasn't
Yeah, that was good. To my spot, Jordan,
it? Mm-hmm.
you can see the minerals at the bottom of the cup. At first, being in Birmingham, being on that city water is different. But then when you get on that, country water,
Mm-hmm.
that well water, a whole totally different taste. You got to get used to. But I tell you one thing, our fingernails, hair was growing and everything.
Thank you.
Skin was clearing up.
When I was in camp, oh God, I mean that water, we drank well water. That water had us feeling really good. That's another reason we're sluggish. Ain't no minerals in no water. If water don't have no minerals in it, it's dead. It's not alive. Living water, supposed to have minerals in it, and it's supposed to be moving. Woo! Y'all, it's a skeeter around me. Let me get my cutter. Look at this, y'all. I had to put one of those out here so that I can have adequate um storage. So let me get this cutter right quick. Uh-oh. Let me show y'all the den so far. And they done got dust all on my tables. They got all on my tables, y'all. Kind of give y'all an idea like what's going on up in here. They gonna come back Saturday to finish it. Saturday gonna finish it. Saturday and Sunday, I think. And then Lil Willie, which we call Pooper, gonna go in there and paint it real good for me. Put my baseboards up, put me a ceiling fan in there and everything. Cause I can't do two houses at one time. That's gonna be a bit too much. And then this one here need paint. Man, talking about he want $3,200 to paint this house. I guess we're gonna be getting the paint. We're gonna get a paint. We're gonna pressure wash this and get one of those paint sprayers and spray it ourselves. You will never get that kind of money out of me. Hell no. some $3,200. This house ain't even that big. Yeah, like I want vinyl siding on it. But this is what you got to pay now because the cost of living in America is just like out of control. It's extremely high. That's a frog, y'all. Y'all heard the frog? Hey, Jackie, Jackie, you know what I said? Let me end this live stream and try to get in touch with Jackie because I did a video almost 20 minutes, Jackie. Wasn't but two people in here. They ain't putting out no notification. Thanks for and also thank you for administering. I can't even think of the name of it. Administering. Thanks for moderating. Yeah, so I said I need to stop this live stream and get somebody in here because it was pitiful, honey. But this is what they doing to me. This is what's going on. So I said, y'all, hey, look, they gonna make me turn my camera on and leave it on 24/7. Don't make me do that, YouTube. All they gonna do is start buffering it. You can't get them when they start doing that buffering and stuff. When they do that, it's a wrap. I probably go in the bathroom and do something and find out that I done lost everybody because they probably just, you know what I'm saying, in the live stream. And it was funny, like last night we were live streaming last night. Jack, I think you missed it. We were live streaming because sometimes I shoot you a text to let you know I'm going live at night, but I know sometimes at nighttime everybody can't be in here at night. But yeah. Chad, I was live streaming from the Mother Wilson channel and the Mother Wilson Tree channel at the same time. That's how desperate I had got. I sure did. Mama got that desperate. And what was weird about it is that the I'm putting on this here, y'all, for the mosquito. And I know what y'all gonna say, Mama, that stuff poisonous. I got some in there that's supposed to be herbal or something like that. They use citronella and all of that and stuff like that. But I don't care what nobody say. This worked the best. Hello. So anyway, I'm just live streaming from both channels at the same time, and people literally had to leave this channel to go to the Mother Wilson Tree channel because the Mother Wilson channel kept buffering, and I got really confused then. I was like, I'm confused. If I'm live streaming on the same Wi-Fi hotspot, same plan, data plan, why is one channel buffering and the other ain't? Then I realized, I said, I know what it is. It's the YouTube moderators. I'm not talking about my moderators like Jackie and Offset. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about there are YouTube moderators over everybody's channel moderator. I said, that's the one who's doing that. They're over that particular channel, and that's what they do. Because if I was having internet connection issues, both channels should have been buffered. Now explain that, YouTube. I'm gonna make my money because I'm going to live stream. I'm finna go and get me 2 devices, and I'm gonna live stream for like 8-9 hours at a motherfucking time. If I have goddamn put the y'all gonna give me my money, YouTube. Look, if I have to put one of them goddamn Go Cams on my head and walk through the goddamn house, neighborhood, the grocery store, I'm gonna do it. Y'all want me to do that? Yes, Antoinette, they gonna pay me because they owe me. YouTube, you owe me. Got me out here working like a field nigga. Like a runaway goddamn slave. I'm gonna put a Go Cam on my head. I'm asking, okay, Antoinette said yes, go ahead and get your Go Cam. I'm gonna put that on my head and I'm gonna take y'all everywhere. You just when I go to sleep, I'm gonna sleep with my Go Cam on. And y'all just ring my phone if it start buffering. If it start buffering and it start ending the live stream end or something like that, Y'all just go ahead and shoot me a text. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to click it so it go back on again. Now, that's what I'm going to do now, YouTube. Okay? I'm going to do that. And now what I have is a bunch of already pre-recorded videos and shit going. Now, what you going to do then, YouTube? Moderator? What you going to do then? Yeah, so I just have a bunch of stuff already together on camera and stuff, and just let it run and stuff like that, and let the camera just go and do it what it do. Let it get down what it get down. Okay, let it do what it do. We'll get her in some kind of a way. We'll get her in. Then YouTube be like, we gonna have to try something else on this food, man, because that ain't working. Okay, so. Yeah, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea to live stream from 2 channels. I don't know what made me do that and everything. They told me to do it. Spirit said do it. I did it. Shoot. And if I have to, I have Gede, understand, on one channel talking, and Antiqua, she could be on the other channel talking when until I get my bath and get my clothes on and do what I do. Hello? Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm laughing about it, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a 24/7 live stream. Y'all heard it here first. Like I said, it's another lady. She does it. And she's 24/7. It's just nothing but her material just going constant. I'm like, damn, that's badass right there. I said, this woman right here making her money, man. This is what you call a true businesswoman. She's not going to be missing out on nothing, because you can make some money on YouTube now. I made a stinky little $88 and shit, but that's good. I pulled that little piece of change. I said, shoot, hell, the possibilities are endless. Shit, if I have to put me a goddamn one of them Count Dracula type outfits on to get folks coming over here, I'm going to do it. If I had to put a Count Dracula outfit on, you know what I'm saying? With them ones right here with a cape and all of that. And some vampire teeth, whatever it takes to get the message out there to the people. Hello? Because people are starving for wisdom. That's another thing that got people unhealthy around here. People ain't getting no wisdom. People do not have explanations for what's ailing them. People need this. Folks need to know they came from something. Besides, oh, you're just a slave. You was just a slave. And that's the only history you have. You just was a slave. That's a goddamn lie. Don't let them fucking lie to you, because we all are still slaves. What was we before all of this motherfucking slavery shit? What were we? Okay? I got a real his story or her story. It's real, man. And then it had nothing to do with no slavery. Same go for y'all. What's the true tea around here? Folks around here living their life and lives and stuff, trying to figure out what. Man, I wish you would get away. Every time my son come here and drives up to try to cut my yard or something like that, it's like he just see my son truck coming up, and then he go and run and get his stuff and start running it. It's like it's a competition or something going on around here. Trying to see who can beat who to their lawnmower. But anyways, the good thing is he is cutting the yard. So, you know, he's making an effort to make it look real nice around there, because the man next door doesn't really cut the yard much. I think the man next door, he works on a ship. That's what he told Mr. Whip. He's a young man. He works on a ship. It's a ship or a rig, so I'm not really sure. I think it may be like an oil rig or something. I don't know what it is. But what he do, he'll stay gone for like a month or something, and then he'll come back for like a month. Then he drive down there to Mobile down there. See, because Mobile is like a couple of hours from here. Go down there and do what he do, and then he comes back. You know, and stuff like that. But, shit, I wouldn't mind working on the ship. That would be nice. But they don't hire old people doing that no more. It's age discrimination now, and they can get away with it. Yes, they can. If you ain't in your 30s and younger, America ain't really trying to hire you right now. You get in, you got to start your own business or something around here. Hey, Gail. Hey, Archangel. Archangel said you just have to do what you got to do. And that's basically what I'm going to do. YouTube, y'all get ready for me to be here 24/7 YouTube, okay? I'm going to have it running. So the AdSense needs to get ready to pay me enough money so I can do some work on the temple. Y'all gonna fix that temple YouTube, okay? I'm talking about AdSense, Google. Google, you're gonna fix the temple, okay? I'm putting that out in the universe right now. Google is going to fix my temple, okay? And I'm very confident that you will. What you call them things? Blackjacks. There's a blackjack by me. Get the heck away from around me. Go away. Insects can't hear you, so you can talk to them. They'll listen to you. You tell them to leave, they'll leave. Jackie said, that's how we know people aren't taking the time to research because Juneteenth is nothing but bullshit. Here we are almost 200 years later, and Negroes still have jobs. LOL. See? We still in slavery. But I tell people don't celebrate now because I think other folks may want to celebrate, but I think all of us slaves, no matter what color you is, we all are slaves. All of us, no matter what color you are, you got to work. Anything come to this planet is gonna slave on this planet because you got to work to eat. Even the red bird is a slave to the planet because if they don't hunt for something, they don't eat. Nothing eats unless it works. That in itself make this a slave planet. Hello? That's why I said we really and truly ain't got time to be playing around because how we know when we leave over to the other side, it might be a plenty of work to do over there too. It's just no telling. That's why I said some owner somewhere. I don't know what it is. I've been doing them videos. Not everybody doing the videos. Started doing that video about 5 or 6 years ago. Your soul is owned by something. Not everybody's doing it. Oh, Sasha said, I left for a minute. I'm making a low carb pound cake. Ooh, that sounds so good, Sasha. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Ooh, I love pound cake. I ain't had no pound cake in so long. I sure would love to have some right now. I'm reading the chat, y'all. Deborah says more than one way to skin a cat. You sure enough telling the truth, girl, because if I really have to do what I gotta do, I think that'll be a good idea to have a whole bunch of pre-recorded videos and stuff that just can run 24/7. So people who can't catch it at one time, they can probably catch it at another time. Now watch and see, won't everybody start doing this? Watch and see. Kai said, oh Lord, it's buffering real bad on my end. Getting annoying. Yes, they don't want you to get it. Hey, Nietzsche. Oh, thank you. Nietzsche said I have a beautiful smile. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful hair and soul. How you doing? Hey, Shanice. I think I got to everybody. Hey, Lay every day. Hey, Moon Young. How you doing? What's the moon in today? Anybody know? Hey, Veggie Woman. Hey, Quabba. Rael. Papa said my dad was a crackhead, so I learned manhood mostly myself and angels from time to time. You know what? All them that crackhead crisis is all by design, man. I'm telling y'all, you will not believe how many distractions they have put in the communities and stuff, man. Crack was one of them. Cocaine, heroin, opiates, pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are no different than the crack epidemic. They create all these conditions in our body, and then they offer us farms to fix it. They offer these conditions that they put the conditions in our communities, and then they offer liquor and crack and all of these feel gooders for a minute to fix the things, all to keep us distracted. You can't think when you're in them kind of situations. You know? Sugar is a drug. It's very addictive. Another distraction. Salt is a drug. Because natural salt is not the kind of salt they put in our food. Natural salt is naturally occurring in most fruits and vegetables, and back in the day they used the sea salt, or they had a rock salt that was naturally put in foods to preserve them over the winters. And then then all of a sudden the industry saw it as a good money maker to try to put it in everything we eat, but it's for poisonous salt. So your salts, your sugars, all these white crystally type compounds, all of this stuff is what's destroying us. So we sit down at night and we eat cookies and potato chips and popcorn and peanuts, all kind of processed food, because it's a soother, and it ain't no different than the person that's on the crack. When I sit down and pop open a bag of chips, it ain't no different. Because now, whereas the crackhead is dealing with the problems with his heart beating out of control, about to explode, or hers, I'm dealing with the same shit, man. Only the remedy for my situation from having too much salt in my blood, raising my pressure up, is to get a big farm. There is no big farm for crack. Yeah, y'all was all fussing and stuff, talking about I want my 40 acres and my mule, and we shall overcome. And then they say, you know what? We're going to quiet these Negroes down. How you going to quiet them down? Let's just give them TVs and radios and stuff. Let's distract them with entertainment and stuff like that. Let's keep them busy on the jobs, working and slaving. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they'll shut up. Let's give them that. Let's give them the cookies and potato chips and Snicker bars. And this is what we are. So next time you pop open a bag of chips late at night, because my addiction hit me at nighttime. So that's how come I know it's definitely some type of thing going on, spiritual thing going on. You know what I'm saying? The spirit get on you and make you do a lot of crazy stuff that you wouldn't usually get. You wouldn't do. I say like right around the hours of 11 and 12, I want a bag of chips. It's like this is zoomed in, y'all. Yeah, I want me a bag of chips around that time. Or some cookies or something sweet. I want something sweet or salty. Like they say, when you go in the grocery store, it's a new thing now, sweet and salty, for your drug addiction. And I'm telling you, man, that craving is so hard, so deep, man. I said I can kind of understand how the crack addict feels, in a sense. And these people are strung out on heroin. It's to get off the salt and the sugar. That's what's causing some of the obesity we're going through too. You would have to go through some type of cold turkey process or something like that. You'll start having DTs and fits. Okay, a beautiful hair and soul says plantain chips are a great substitute for potato chips. It is. That is because you know what? Excuse me. Plantains have um a lot of potassium, and potassium balances salt out. And so and I'm noticing something about the American diet. You give us all this salt, but you don't give us no potassium because everybody knows what potassium does. Since salt makes your body hold fluid, which make you pudgy and make you fat, and raise your blood pressure to dangerous levels that can cause strokes. Potassium will go inside of the body and say, "Salt, you gotta go. There's too much of you in here. You gotta go." But the American diet lacks that potassium. You can get the potassium, but you got to purposely start eating bananas, plantains, like she said, things that are rich in that, like oranges, rich potassium foods. It's up to you to get it because you're going to get it out of a bag of chips. If they were really trying to be fair with us, it would be a balance of sodium and potassium. I do believe that they do have some chips that have a balance of potassium and sodium in them, but they are very expensive. All by design. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get out this heat. Oh, gosh, I hate this. If y'all can y'all join me again tonight for the seance? The seance is usually me and Gede. We come out there together and everything. About around 11 to 2 o'clock in the morning if you can. Or I may just come a little bit more early. But I'm gonna run that camera for a long time. I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna go and run and get a tab and just let it run all day. Okay. Okay. Hey, Monica. Monica says she's just gonna watch it at work. Okay. I appreciate y'all's support. It means a lot to me. And they are trying to excuse that different paint. I was thinking about painting that color right there, so that's why I put that up there, that rose color. But I changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and go back with the same beige. Okay, Archangel said, "Mama, I've been watching you for years. It was you who taught me to talk to my money. Talk to your money and stuff, man. Have a relationship with your money, honey. And that's why a lot of folks don't have much money because they don't have a relationship, a good relationship with it. When y'all become best buddies and best buds or what have you, you won't have to work for the money. If the money will work for you, always make sure your money is working for you because you don't want to work too hard. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and go on. Okay. Every time I say I'm gonna go on, and they get up to that 24, and as I talk, it'll drop. But I'm gonna go ahead on and go on because I'm gonna see y'all again later on tonight. You can either go to the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, the Mother Wisdom channel. Everybody wound up after all of the buffering on the Mother Wisdom channel. They went over to the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. The Mother Wisdom channel got far more subscribers than the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, but everybody had to go over there. And they might just call the folks up and say, hey, you need to make that buff over there too. Don't just let this one here buff over here. Let that one buff over there too now. Ain't no tell. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and leave. And thank y'all for rating and subscribing and showing up. Any questions before I leave, y'all? Because we had a good one last night. If y'all hadn't watched it, please watch the video I did on magical powders. Magical powders. You know what I'm saying? There's an array of magical tools. We talk about the candles. We talk about the oils. But very few people, we talk about the herbs, but very few people tackle the powders, your powders and stuff like that, and how people use powders to gain luck, make money, heal themselves, and murder people. It's a lot of folks dead now. They've been murdered by powders. So I did an in-depth video about that on last night on both channels, the Mother Wilson Tree channel and the Mother Wilson channel. If you hadn't watched it, please go out and watch. Somebody did tell me these videos are a little bit too long. They want them a little bit more shorter. So I probably do some pre-records too. Some quick pre-records. I'm going to keep a lot of activity going on. That was a waltz. I'm gonna keep a lot of activity going on all the channels and stuff, so YouTube will not have any excuse to not pay me. Okay. Um, and I think that's gonna wrap it up. Butterfly, how you doing? Greetings, Mama. I will join later tonight. Listening closely, Archangel Michael. Yes, I feel that. Hey, Tank. I didn't get this notification. I just came on by accident. I stayed in here, Tank, for I did a video almost 15, 20 minutes. Wasn't nobody in here but me. And I said they didn't send nobody nothing. And the people who did show up probably more than likely showed up. Oh, my sinus is itching the grass. I can't take it. I said they mostly probably showed up because just like you, just by accident, just checking. But ain't nobody getting no notifications, y'all. They out to get my ass. I'm ready to go to the temple. The temple is too far though. Y'all, the temple is an hour and a half from here. Okay, bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.